Dental Fuel, the podcast that focuses on what no one else is talking about: mistakes. The dental world is full of before and afters, and no one is talking about the middle. Dental Fuel brings you the unspoken in between. Dental Fuel is brought to you by Ignite DDS Coaching, empowering dentists to build self-determined futures. Together, we're shaping the next generation of leaders in dentistry. Being genuine and vulnerable can go a long way in personal and professional settings. In this week's episode, Loren talks about the importance of doing so and shares some expert advice. You have shared a ton of great advice from, the importance of looking out for those who may be trafficked, to advocating for yourself in a dental setting, and of course in a skydiving setting as well too. But is there a piece of advice that you would like to bestow upon our listeners, or perhaps a piece of advice that was given to you that has been very impactful to you?
Whew. I feel like when people ask you this, it depends on where you are in your life. And usually there's one thing that's been sitting with you lately. And for me, I read something recently and it says, a lot of who I am is who I am not. And right now that's really resonating with me. And the reason I would give that as advice is because we're all trying to put on this facade that none of us are having mistakes, that none of us are struggling, that none of us are just feeling like we're literally looking at our dreams from underwater. And I think that the sooner we start being as vulnerable as what I'm trying to get people to see in, me splaying everything out. I know people could use this information against me and turn it 9 ways to Sunday, but it's not about me and it's not about you. It's about who's on the other side of this, listening to this, that needs to feel like they matter, needs to feel like it's okay for them to be who they are, not who someone tells them to be or who someone is telling them they should be. No, who are you? The world will spin easier and the humans on this planet will benefit more from you being your authentic self. The moment you start to be authentic and truly step into and honor who you are, the more lives you're going to save. And you'll have no idea how many, but it's who are you? Who are you being who you want to be, or are you being who someone is telling you to be? Please start being who you want to be. Please.
We need a lot more people to be their genuine selves and to share their personalities with others. What would your message be for the person who may be in a situation where they feel like they can't advocate for themselves?
That's a really tough one, to be honest with you, because when you advocate for yourself, you're also running the risk of someone rejecting you and someone telling you you're wrong or telling you that's a horrible mistake. And I think what I would try to get someone to remember is, if you're not saying anything new, no one cares. And if you don't have anyone telling you that you're doing something wrong, you're doing what everyone else is doing, and that's why they're not telling you. And that will take you backwards. And I know that that's probably not where you want to go. If you're even trying to think about advocating for yourself, that means that you're actually trying to do something to make a change. And that's something that is deep within you. I can't teach someone how to do that. It's in you. Listen to it and go ahead and accept that people are going to reject you. People are not going to like you. And that is absolutely okay. That is what you want. Usually right when you're about to hit a breakthrough or you're about to go to the next level in life, or whatever you believe, whatever you want to call it, you're actually going to have to start working even harder than you were. That's how you know you're right there or you're breaking straight through. It's getting harder. More people are telling you you're crazy. More people are telling you that you're terrible or you're terrible at what you do, all of those things. Lean into that. I know it's daunting and it's so scary, but the people that care about you, the people that love you, they will never leave you. They will only advocate for you, and they will push you to advocate for yourself. But if you strip all of that away, if you take all of those people away, you are the only one that's going to be here until it's all over. So the relationship with yourself is the most important one.
Powerful message. And yes, improve that relationship where you can and when you can, and surround yourself with others who will support you in that journey and empower you, just to be your genuine self. I always feel like if you're around people who make you feel not comfortable in your own clothes and your own shoes, then they're not the people to be around.
Yeah. Yep.
Loren,
Absolutely.
if our listeners would like to connect with you, what would be the best way?
I push everyone to Instagram or my email. So my Instagram handle is Loren the Coach for Humans, and that's Loren. It's a public profile, so you can reach me really easily. Just DM me. Or if you prefer email, you can email me at lorenkingrdh@outlook.com. That's LorenKingRD as in Delta H at outlook.com.
Do you have any courses coming up where our listeners could look out for you?
Yeah, so next month I'll be in New Hampshire teaching my airway course at their association, and I will also be at AZ Premier Study Club, and I'll be teaching my human trafficking course there.
Very good. Any last thoughts for our listeners today?
No?
Very good. Loren, what a joy and honor to speak with you today. I truly appreciate your time. Thank you for being with us here at Dental Fuel.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Ready to take the next step in your journey? Book an intro call with Ignite DDS Coaching today and level up your future in dentistry. Thank you for tuning in to this conversation with Loren King. We're back next week with another guest where we continue to learn from different mistakes.